Hello. Looks like we've made it to episode 12. Last time I visited Dark Bramble. There's a lot going on there. It was a difficult planet to be on. Now I need to go to Giant's Deep, figure out what's in the center. Here's the counterclockwise one. So, gotta go inside the jellyfish. Nope, that didn't work. Kinda outfits my ship. Can I fix it while we're underwater? Wow, I can. Crazy. Nothing like fixing electrical systems underwater. Reactor damage. Jeez. That was an explosion. below it? Can't really tell. What do we got here? Is this a piece that broke off? Yarrow, I have exciting news. Private. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Rami is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? Says we are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. The statue in the probe tracking module. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Rami. Launch module. Well, I know that's on the Ash Twin. Mal says, imagine, Private. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. You'll be the first to see them. Private says, I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Malice says, fret not, my nearest friend. We only need to fire the probe once, anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? Private says, I would mind, Mallow, I would mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. So we can't get the data. Wait, was that everything? Yeah, okay. Where is the launch module? Oh yeah, in here. That's right. I haven't been in here in a long time. Maybe I should go back, see if I missed anything. Okay, I'll put that down for now. Let's figure out what's going on here. Visualizing current trajectory of probe, that number. Receiving data from probe, that number. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that number. It's gonna take too long. I am inside Giant's Deep's core right now. Yeah. Is this showing me where the quantum moon is, or the eye of the universe? Retrieving previous launch data from Ash. Total number of probes launched, 9,318,109. There, I read it for you guys. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe. Found by probe 9,318,054. Okay. 9,318,054, so we have to find where that probe went. Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the eye of the universe. Can anybody read that? What are those coordinates? View map. Do I have coordinates on my map? I don't have coordinates on my map. That's unfortunate. Rotate view. Pan. If only I had coordinates, and then I could find it. Okay, well, we have some new information. Ooh. Come on. Okay. Is there anything else? Is this the only thing on the core? Kind of surprised that that would be it. Well, can I get out of here without killing myself to the electrical currents? Oh, here's a piece of a cannon. Probably nothing in here though. No, nothing useful. I guess I could exit through this dude. Gotta be above it now, right? Yeah. Minor shocks. Is it gonna be like impossible to get to my ship now? Yeah, probably. Might as well end it. Oh, I can do it from the menu now. I forgot about that. Yeah. The sun is going to go supernova, by the way. Oh yeah, the observatory has an exhibit about that. Between you and me, I glossed over some of the finer details to astrophysics. It's really more Hornfels to the main. Me, I'm here for the rocket science and the marshmallows. Thanks, Slate. Alright, can we put anything together? Actually, there's a spot on Brittle Hollow, I think I still want to go to yet, right? I got the Giant's Deep stuff, I believe. Oh, I should probably go back to the orbital probe cannon. Because I probably missed something there. There's like a... where was it? It's like a cave. Somewhere around here, wasn't there? Maybe it's back here, I'm thinking of. Mid-City or whatever. The Northern Glacier. Okay, I don't remember if I did this or not. This isn't familiar, so I'm guessing this is what I was missing. Cool, I think that's the Southern Observatory. The northern, whatever it's called. Oh. Was I supposed to go up this way? Probably. Alright. We made it to a new spot. Brittle Hollow truly is a wonder. There's a lot of stuff here. Nothing here? No. Okay, we'll do this first. Go down. Oh, Ghost Matter. take a look at it later. Let's go up here. Nothing up here. Scroll. Now I gotta find a text wall. I don't think I saw one yet. Maybe there's one out here. Hopefully. Hehe, okay. Oh, we got 3 of them. Alright, let's start with this one. Lami, explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go, too. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance, too. Like Anona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp a long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long, long time. Felix, don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. Alex says why we should build a new vessel. It probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things, and if we broke down other structures, like the towers on Ash Twin, for parts. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances, like vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel, because Poke is smart. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large, but we could make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yarrow, and he says we use lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in this star system. We could even meet with other Nomai and learn from them, like Coleus says we used to do. Solanum, formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Konoi tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. Yes, very morbid. The morbid children. The place with dead kids gives you anxiety. Is that a child? No, my skeleton. It's definitely a schoolroom, that's for sure. Oh hey, there's more stuff over here. That's a ghost matter there. Let's go this way. Okay, this is where I started. Yeah. School district, Meltwater district, Eye Shrine district, Black Hole Forge district. Oh, wow, there's a lot here. Okay. So I did the school at the bottom. This must be Meltwater district. Wait. No, this is still a school district. That, okay, it's an elevator. Actually more like a staircase. Why are there two of them though? Was there anything in between? No, okay. To Meltwater district. Is this where they melt water? Okay, that's a bridge that's gone. Hold on a second. I hear someone. Are we back by Ryback? Oh. Look at that. He's just down here, I think, right? Nice banjo playing, dude. I'm in a hurry. Can I ask you something? I learned something. I found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Wow, so the Nomai probably came from somewhere outside the solar system. Yeah, we knew that. I saw the old settlement. Hanging City. Sunless City. Pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. Where should I explore? Yeah, did that. Okay. Oh yeah, he's an archaeologist. Okay, so I've been through all of my conversations with him. Alright, let's go. Whoa. Oh, that was close. So I think I never saw the way over here before because the bridge up here was destroyed. That's my leading theory. Hanging City. Yeah, that's what I'm exploring now. Gravity Crystal Workshop. Did I ever go there? I don't remember. I don't think I've been here. Oh, I have been here. Yeah. This was my secret way to get in at one point. I don't think there's anything useful about the... I don't think I actually found anything here though. If I remember right. Yeah, I don't really see anything useful. I remember going this way now. Didn't remember going out of it. Well, we learned something new. What was this way? Gravity cannon. Uh-oh. Am I gonna... Holy crap, I made it. That's insane. Interesting. Black hole forge controls. That sounds interesting. What did that do? It made a noise. That's for sure. Alright, we'll continue on. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? That's it. There's some back here. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Spire. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. Mythos. I think this is a new name to me. This is true, however, its knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. Poke says, I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. Idea says this is the safest path for our clan. Avon says, is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Cassava says, is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I, and others, now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Oano says, the greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. Claire says no, but Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. Poke says, I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Okay, we're trying to build another giant warp core. maybe some of the Nomai are still alive and they were able to warp somewhere else. Maybe they found the eye. Alright, another scroll. I'm gonna grab it when I come back down. Poke says, I feel strange, trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange, even though my time with him was short. I miss my old mentor, and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably, but what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system, and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me, but if I've bitten off a larger portion, what if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. Alright, before I come back up here, I'm going to read the scroll. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. Flock says this would require a return to Dark Bramble. Oh. So the vessel or the warp core is in Dark Bramble? Maybe? Maybe they've gotten it back, I don't know. Plume, my father, said many. Excuse me. Had to yawn. Plume said many good Nomai perished there. Psychad? I don't remember this guy. My mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. Ram says, I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. Oh, so these guys have grown up. Coleus. What Meloria and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. Remy says, the vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Sava says, even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. Kanoi says, perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. And I don't have much time left. If I go down. Yeah, I don't need that. It's gonna explode just as I find something cool, isn't it? Alright, well obviously I have to go back. Figure out the rest of that. It was a good run though. Yes, I barely found the shortcut, but it's probably going to take me a while to figure out where the shortcut actually was. Nice. Where are we damaged? Is that it? I didn't even know the headlight could get damaged. Alright, I think it was on the northern end of the planet. So that would be this side. I guess I'll just guess that it's over here for now. Let's see. Ah, okay. I think I got lucky. Once again. Wonder what happens if I go down here. Alright, well, I think we got everything in this spot. Ooh, maybe I'll have to turn this back on again. See if I can figure out what happens. Oh, okay, this thing goes up. Okay. Have to remember to do that next time. Alright, where are we going to? We just did Meltwater District, now Eye Shrine District. Ooh, can't go up any further on this side. Can I go up further in this one? No? I guess I'll have to find a way to get to the top. Got some neat beds. Dude died in his sleep. Anything up here? Come on. There we go. Guess not. Up or down first? Maybe down. I saw some writings. Ooh, what is that? Interesting. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. What is the Eye of the universe? The Eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. Suppose the Eye is a more advanced being. The Eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. How can the Eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the Eye's signal? Of note, from the signal, we were able to determine the Eye's approximate age, or perhaps its a lack of age. Suppose the Eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the Eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the Eye's attempt at expressing itself. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? I don't think I went over here yet. But it said enter. How do I enter? Solanum says, I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the Eye of the Universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the Eye in some way is wishful thinking. The Eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the Eye's signal holds no great, deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the Eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. Go back to the beginning. Yeah, pretty sure that is the start. Why did it just bring out the reader thing? Oh, because of what's right here. Okay, we gotta go over here. Nothing up here. Okay, but how do I enter? Okay, I'm pretty sure that this symbol is the eye of the universe, and not the quantum moon. I'm thinking. Hard to say. Yeah, how do I get in here? Weird. I don't see any way. Is there a way to go up above it? Maybe I have to wait for this piece to drop out of the planet again. Go through the black hole? I don't know. Not really sure how to get in there. I'll just wait for now. If there even is anything to get in, I guess. Alright, I gotta find a way up here somehow. Oh, that teleporter thing. What's the best way to get over there? Oh, dang it, dang it. I'm gonna fall. difficult. Yeah, that's not surprising. Okay, there's gotta be a better way to get over there, right? Maybe I can take a ride on this thing. Is that possible? Let me see what happens when it's down. No. Oh yeah, I have to go back to the interloper too. The ship crashed in Dark Bramble. I bet I have to go to Dark Bramble to find this. Ugh. I hate Dark Bramble. Oh, so I'm missing an escape pod too. Okay, so I'm missing the vessel and the escape pod in Dark Bramble. Looks like I do have to go back there, unfortunately. I guess I still gotta figure out this sun station thing. Well, if I'm looking at this, the big items are the orbital probe cannon, the Ash Twin project, the quantum moon, and the vessel. It's like all these four big things are like connected. But then I have these like hanging out here, so what do these connect to? Frozen shuttle, more to explore. Okay, so I have to go back to the interloper to figure that out. Called home to the gravity cannon. Yeah, I should try calling that shuttle home on Ember Twin. Or no, it says Ember Twin. To the gravity cannon on Ember Twin. No, I've only done the cannon on the Brutal Hollow, right? So maybe there's two ships? One on Brutal Hollow, one on Ember Twin? Yeah, that could be. I guess I'll have to look into that. Maybe there's more on Ember Twin for me to explore. So I got a lot of questions on this quantum moon. Maybe I need one of these ships. Go to map mode. Did I find... So Brutal Hollow. Pretty sure I have the... Yeah, gravity cannon. I recalled an Omai ship from the... Oh, from the Quantum Moon. Okay. Yeah. I still gotta figure out the Black Hole Forge. But there's a gravity cannon here too. Yeah. I gotta call that back. Okay. We can do that next time. So I gotta figure out how to get to that Black Hole Forge. We got to the core. Oh, I did get everything from here. so I do have to find escape pod 3 in the vessel yet. Yeah, on the shuttle. Okay. I can work on the shuttles next time, I think. I feel like that's mostly what I have to find yet, it seems like. And then the sun station, I gotta figure out how to get there too. So I'm gonna have to go to Ember Twin again for sure. It's my next place, I think. And I will unfortunately have to go back to Dark Bramble again. Unfortunately. But that'll be it for another time. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you join me next week. I'm streaming Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central. And usually episodes are about an hour to 2 hours long. So hopefully that's been a good amount of time. Yeah, not too many question marks left. So I think we're closing in on a lot of things here. Just need to get a few last details done. Yeah, that's all for tonight. Have a good night, everybody. Goodbye.